everybody, my name is Spencer, and in this video I'm going to teach you how to play Isle of Night, published by Red Raven Games, who has partnered with us at Game Nerdz to bring you this tutorial. You've heard tales of a mysterious island filled with treasures and wonders, but it only appears at night. In Isle of Night, 2 to 5 players compete to uncover the secrets this island has to offer, while also confronting its dangers and threats. Now, I'll get into the specifics of playing in just a bit, but first let's take a look at the setup. Choose one of the 3 front and back island cards to play with, and place the others back in the box. For your first game, it's recommended that you use Island 1, so that's the one I'll be using in this video. Now, these are the scorecards, and while you'll usually shuffle all of them, it's recommended for your first game to remove the cards with the diamonds in the corners. Shuffle all scorecards you do end up playing with, and randomly place them in the orientation shown on the island card, with the lock sides face down. Shuffle all 116 Explore cards and place them in a face-down deck called the Explore deck. Finally, choose a starting player however you'd like, and you're ready to begin. Isle of Night is a set collection game, and you'll earn points based on the types of cards you claim throughout the game. Now, the game is over once a certain amount of lanterns have been claimed, and the player with the most points at the end of the game is the winner. When it's your turn, draw 3 cards from the Explore deck and place them face up in a central area that all players can reach. Then choose one type of Explore card to claim from the central area. Take all the cards of that type and place them face up in front of you. The illustrations on the cards inform you of their type. A few examples are beetles, butterflies, dragons, scrolls, and locations. Note that each location is counted as a unique type, which means that if you claim a location on your turn, you may only claim 1. For reference, this number right here tells you how many copies of that card type are in the deck. After claiming a type of card and placing all cards of that type down in front of you, follow any instructions on the cards that say when claimed, like it does right here. After that, your turn is over and the next person in clockwise order takes their turn. The scorecards and their position on the island tell you what to collect and how many points you will get for completing each collection. Looking at our island card, each complete set of 3 butterfly icons present on your Explore cards will earn you 5 points, while each set of 2 dragon icons will earn you 3 points, and each set of 2 sword icons will earn you 1 point. Some Explore cards have magic symbols on them. At the end of the game, the player with the most magic symbols across all of their collected cards earns either 5 or 6 points, depending on which island card you're playing with. Look at the top right corner of the island card to see what the value is. Some of the Explore cards have nothing on them other than the type of symbol they provide for scoring cards, but there are some types of cards that have special rules, and we'll look at those now. You may only claim dragon cards when you claim swords. In other words, claim 1 or more sword card, and you may claim 1 dragon card per sword you claim. The rule is similar for serpents, except that you must claim spears in order to claim them. For every spear claimed, you may claim 1 serpent. Now, even if there are no dragons or serpents in the play area, you can still claim swords and spears. Each treasure chest is worth 2 victory points at the end of the game. For each conch horn claimed, you may swap the position of 2 scorecards on adjacent rows, even if the cards themselves aren't adjacent. You'd want to do this in order to change the value of the cards you've been collecting. So in this example, if I claimed 2 conchs, I could swap the butterflies with the spears, and the bugs with the dragons. Now, Islands 2 and 3 actually use the island card in the setup. If an island card stands between 2 scorecards or 2 rows, you may not swap across it. And you may also not move the island card with the conch horn. To prevent your opponents from swapping scorecards, you'll want to try to claim a scroll. For every scroll claimed, you may lock or unlock any scorecard. To lock a card, flip it so that the lock symbol is face up. To unlock a card, flip it so that the lock symbol is face down. Locked cards cannot be swapped by using a conch horn. Cursed rings impact your entire turn. At the beginning of your turn, draw 3 cards and place them down on the table as normal. However, before claiming cards, if you have any cursed rings, you must immediately discard one of the Explore cards you currently own for each ring you have. Then claim any cards from the central area, equal to the number of cards you just discarded. Yes, this means you can claim cards of different types, including multiple locations. Note that the Shrine of Sacrifice may not be claimed by cursed rings. So if I had 3 cursed rings, which is also the maximum number any player can own by the way, on my turn I would draw 3 cards, put them down on the table, discard 1 card I already own for each ring that I have, and then pick 3 cards of any type that I want. After doing that, you claim 1 type of card as you normally would. Now at the end of the game, you will lose points based on how many cursed rings you own. -1 point for 1 ring, -4 points for 2 rings, and -9 points for 3 rings. Now fortunately, you can get rid of cursed rings and any other card you own with a magic staff. For each magic staff you claim, immediately discard any card you own, well, except for another magic staff. When you do this, you may also activate the discarded cards when claimed effect. If there is no when claimed effect, just discard it. All discarded cards are placed in the game box for the remainder of the game. Location cards have a set of instructions printed on them. All the effects are additional opportunities to earn points, except for the Spring of Visions, which lets you draw an extra card each turn after you've claimed it. Also notice that in order to claim the Shrine of Sacrifice, you must first discard 5 unique cards. Finally, let's talk about lanterns. Now each lantern is worth 1 victory point at the end of the game. But lanterns also indicate the end of the game. Isle of Night ends immediately when 3 lanterns plus the number of players have been claimed. So for example, when 2 people are playing, the game ends the moment 5 lanterns have been claimed. For a 3-player game, the number of lanterns is 6, 7 lanterns for a 4-player game, and 8 lanterns for a 5-player game. When the game is over, tally up all points for each player from the scorecards, along with any points from treasure chests, lanterns, and location cards. Don't forget to subtract points for cursed rings. Award points to the player with the most magic symbols, and whoever has the most points wins. And now you're ready to play Isle of Night. If you have any questions about anything I covered here, please leave me a comment and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. If you found this video helpful, consider giving it a like, and if you want to see more content like this, make sure you subscribe to the Game Nerdz YouTube channel. Once again, my name is Spencer, and I want to thank you so much for watching.